to Mystery Beers episode number 269 of
Brutal Battle.
So as I said before, we are finally getting to the stage where we're going through mystery beers that I actually know what they are. Rebecca does not. These were from the service Tavour, where if people don't know, you can get their app, and if they deliver to your state, which they just started in Maryland maybe a year or two ago, you can buy beers that they drop on there from all over the United States, and a lot of interesting stuff on there. It's a great way to try stuff that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get a hold of. It's just something different and interesting, and I don't think we're going to do it a lot, but every now and then when you're just kind of like, I feel like I want something different than what we have distributed in our state, I think it's a good option. So we're going to be doing this for this episode plus 6 more, because I got 14 beers. So, yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just sad because he already said there's no stouts.
I'll let everyone know that. There are no stouts. The main reason being, through that service, through Tavour, the only stouts that were coming available in the time that I was filling my cart was like barrel-aged stouts or like imperial stouts with all these adjuncts, so they were very expensive. These beers are not cheap. And then on top of that, you have to figure in shipping as well. So I wasn't looking to spend $20, $30 on a stout when I could spend a lot less on other beers. So, yeah, economical. Maybe in the future we can go a little more wild, but we'll see. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Get into beer A. I'm going to let you lead it all.
It's very clear.
It is very clear.
It's like yellow or mostly yellow, a little orange.
Yeah, a little tinge of orange, but very yellow. So to me, it looks like the look of it looks like a particular style of beer, but I'm not going to say anything about that because
it smells hoppy. Like it smells like piney mango.
Sure.
A little dank.
Yeah. I can get pine. I can get mango. I definitely get a low level dankness to it.
Cat's meowing.
Yeah. Our cat likes to go, the youngest one likes to go into the kitchen and just talk with no one there. It's like she likes hearing her voice. It's funny.
Yeah, it smells like an IPA.
I get a slight candied Smarties smell to it. I get a little bit of a very, very delicate bubble gum on there.
It smells like it's West Coasty.
Yeah, I can see that. It smells very vibrant.
What was the last thing you said?
Low bubble gummy.
Oh.
Very low level.
I would say a little dehydrated orange.
Yeah, I can definitely see that as well.
Or orange marmalade with some sweetness.
Yeah. But a nice nose.
Yeah,
I like this nose. All right, going in.
Very different taste than what I was smelling. I don't know what it was the nose was it's definitely a West Coast IPA.
Right.
But now with the taste, I don't know what it is. It's drying.
Yeah, it's very drying on the finish. There is there's a lot of that dehydrated orange flavor to it because it's very rich and kind of sweet with hard citrus to it that is very orange-like.
It's so weird because the nose is so a lot going on and it's very fragrant, but the taste is kind of low level. And
it's kind of viscous. It's got a lot more body to it than what I would assume based off the color and the nose.
It's not a bad beer. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm getting a slight bit of that bubblegum. It's kind of very slight bubblegum, but mainly that dehydrated orange you were talking about.
I just thought it was going to be more robust on the flavor given the nose. But yeah, it's not a bad beer.
You get a very, very, very slight pininess coming through in there too. And there's a, medium-low bitterness that kind of hangs out on the end.
Yeah. It's just not as vibrant as I thought it was going to be.
It's interesting, and maybe part of this is the drying aspect at the end of it, but it's kind of more robust in the beginning, and the mouth feels more serious, and then it kind of feels like the mouthfeel starts to change at the end of the sip, where it's getting a little bit lighter, and then it has that drying finish to it. Yeah. It's kind of weird, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
All right, drink some water
Drink
first
some water
before you go to the second one. Okay, drink some water as well. Palate cleansing. Now, second one looks like...
This looks like a hazy IPA.
It does appear so. Very yellow.
It's very yellow, very and hazy.
Yes, very hazy. Ooh.
What is that?
I know what I smell.
And you know what it is?
Well, I know what it is, but at the same time, like, knowing what it is wouldn't mean that I would smell this in it, but it is something that jumped out to me.
It's Vaseline-y.
Yeah, a little bit of that, but do you just want me to tell you the thing I'm getting? It's something that's kind of weird with hops. It's like a green onion. It's like a very low-level green onion smell.
I'm not getting that.
No, sorry, more like chives. Chives a little different than green onion, but like wild chive smell. But I agree with that Vaseline.
Okay, I like if it's like earthy.
Yeah, it does smell a bit earthy. Not piney though.
No.
It's like a little like dirty, muddled hoppiness.
This definitely could be some sort of IPA.
Yeah, get that yeastiness on the nose.
Yeah.
It's smelling relatively sweet.
Yeah. You definitely get, okay.
Low level orange in there. Some little bit of grapefruit with some grapefruit peel as well.
Wow.
Wow, what?
It tastes like nothing. This is like the most low level taste in a beer I've had in a while.
Well, I get a little bit of that Vaseline-iness that you were talking about on the nose.
Mean, it has a great mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's very smooth, extremely smooth. It's a little bit thinner than I thought it would be based off the nose. There's a little more bitterness on the finish than I thought there would be, and it is like kind of tastes a little floury, like baking flour, like yeasty.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm not loving this one. I don't hate it, but it really just...
I mean, it doesn't do anything for me.
It tastes like...
Nothing. It tastes
a
like...
generic hazy.
Yeah.
Like someone, like a brewery that's like not killing it with hazies, but... Okay. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious which one's going to get the higher rating. But what are your ratings going to be on these?
Okay.
Ooh. Going back to A, it's so much more vibrant.
A tastes so much better.
It's like a flavor blast in comparison.
Okay. I'm going to give beer A a 4.
Okay.
And beer B...
Yeah, I do like A.
A 2.
Okay. I am going... You know what? I'm doing the same. I agree with you on that. So 4 and 2 is what it's going to be. I'll just go ahead and reveal them.
Sure.
So A is the winner. Yeah, A's the winner. So I'm going to reveal B. So very interesting that this one we did not like very much. Because this is by... Okay. Do you remember some episodes ago when I was talking... We got a beer from Mast Landing.
Yeah.
That brewery. And I was like, I think this brewery was on this list that I read of like the 50... It wasn't. This is the brewery I was thinking of. Masthead Brewing that's out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
So this is their double Nelson Weiss, New England style double IPA brewed with Nelson Sauvin hops. You want to guess the ABV on it?
Is it really high?
Well, I mean, guess ABV. Like, what is it?
I would say 8.
8.1. So yeah, you pretty much nailed it. But let me see if there are any flavor notes. After rolling up to the bottle share in your white Lamborghini Countach, you grab your 4-pack of Masthead Double Nelson Weiss, kick the door down, and instantly become the hoppiest person at the party. Not really, because there really isn't a whole lot of hop character to this beer.
So weird. I'm going to go...
Now, this is... It's like 2 months in.
That's what I was wondering on these Tavour beers. Like, are they fresh? Like,
yeah,
what are you getting?
And here's the... Like, actually, when they list them, they will tell you when they're brewed. So before you buy them, like, you know. I'm not sure I looked at that all the time, unfortunately. So, And I got some that don't have date codes on them. So I don't know what that's going to end up meaning for those. But this one's like 2 months in the can.
Yeah, I don't really care for it. It's, I guess, yeah, not my thing. Okay, what's that?
I mean, if I was someplace and like this was the only thing they had.
It's drinkable. It's
yeah, I mean, I can drink it, but I'm not going for it.
I'm not like sad. I'm not sad we're not going to get more of this.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you excited for the beer
A? A was pretty good. It's not like my favorite IPA. Well, I don't know if it's an IPA. I think it's an IPA.
Okay, so this is New Hokkaido. They are out of... They are a phantom brewery, is what they say. Everywhere and nowhere. NewHokkaido.com.
Interesting.
Yes. So they, from what I've read, this brewery is actually an offshoot of another brewery that we'll have a beer from later.
Okay.
In another episode. But I can bring that up during that episode when that happens. But this is New Hokkaido, Double Daruma IPA. You want to guess the ABV on this one?
7.
8.5.
Oh.
Yeah, so pretty good on that. So this is actually it's not just a straight up double IPA. It's brewed with rice. So it's rice from Hokkaido, Japan.
Oh.
So there you go. So now taste it and see if do you get any sort of rice?
No.
I do think that the mouthfeel could be partially because of the rice. That weird thing I was talking about where it's kind of like when you first take the sip, it's a little more rich and like viscous and then it kind of like dissipates. I kind of feel like that might be the rice. Because, starches in there. But anyway, what'd you think of the first one?
Yeah, fun.
Good. So you like the New Hokkaido beer, but not the Double Nelson Weiss. Okay. All right, well, we'll see where this whole journey takes us when we go to the next episode.
Sounds good.
Everyone, thank you for listening. Until next time.
Keep it brutal.